Welcome, viewers, to the very first Games with Your Buddy. What we're going to be doing today is reminiscing about some of the best goddamn games we ever played as children. Boy, are we going to have some fun. Are you ready to embark on the best goddamn mission you've ever seen? Then you just grab a seat, maybe a snack, and immerse yourself within the mystery. Get up. Let's go play this game. Come on, let's go check it out. You're gonna really like this. Come on. Here. You sit over here. Let's check this game out, man. Come on. You play. Final Fantasy III or VI. Whichever you choose to call it, I'll be calling it Final Fantasy III for the duration of this review, was released in 1994 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Developed by Squaresoft in what most consider to be the golden age of RPGs, Final Fantasy III was released at this time with many other great RPG titles, and many more soon to come out for the very same system. Final Fantasy II, Lufia 2, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore, and Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, just to name a few. At this point, with it now being 2017, I think it would be safe to say that most FF series fans choose one or the other to be their favorite, Final Fantasy III or Final Fantasy VII. Personally, I choose Final Fantasy III, but alas viewers, I do have my reasons. This game is outstanding. Not to mention, at the time of its release, I was only 4 years old, and experiencing my older brother play it at the time was simply amazing. Imagine, 4-year-old little me, the flicker of the old tube TV that we had, man, shining in the dark, displaying the last of the 16-bit Final Fantasy series. Dude, it was a great fucking time. The cutscenes that played, down to some of the most badass music that I've ever heard come out of this system. Man, The music by Nobuo Uematsu was nothing short of a perfect onset of emotional tracks to be accompanied by a phenomenal story to boot. Although I'd agree, Final Fantasy VII took some of the system of Final Fantasy III, and pretty much improved on it. One of the best examples being the magic system. These two games are pretty fucking great, and I think it's safe to say Final Fantasy III, we owe you one, buddy. Final Fantasy VII wouldn't be as great without you. I said it! Speaking of Final Fantasy III, great battle mechanics, man. I don't know where to even start with the character customization in this game. You acquire badass armory and badass weapons with badass magical stats as well. Among those are relics. Relics are like accessories, but they can add neat things such as dual wielding or even wielding a weapon with two hands. There is also Dragoon Boots. With these, this adds the jump command instead of the attack command, allowing you to be a bit more of a Lancer type class. Then there is the magic system. You acquire magic in this game through the use of Magicite, which oddly enough is only had after the life of an Esper fucking dies, man.
Yes, almighty evil one!
A bit morbid maybe? Fuck it. Magic has never been so goddamn awesome. Now, with Magicite, you not only equip them to acquire magic, but also the character will learn said magic permanently. Now that's badass. This opens up a whole new level of character customization. This game, being 16-bit, I gotta tell you, really let the imagination work in ways to better for developing the story for the characters.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits, 3DO is 32 bits, the Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits.
There are so many great characters. I'll only have a little bit of time to speak of a few things. This game loves its characters, enough to include background on even some of what you might expect to be the less significant characters, such as Shadow, the hired hand type of character that will only join your party for a short amount of time. They include some extensive background on this character, enough to really give you some emotion, and they even draw towards him possibly being a father of another character. As I said, this character will only join you for a short amount of time, only to be permanently unlocked later in the game, only if you know how. Between characters that are goofy as all fucking hell, and a crazy, magic-wielding maniac whose desire is to take over the entire fucking world.
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
There also is the unfortunate first FF series Death of a Girlfriend that wasn't Ares or Aerith, however you choose to pronounce her damn name. Yes, that's right, viewers. Before the sad, emotional death of Ares, there was the sad story of Locke's old girlfriend, Rachel. Although I'll tell you viewers, I gotta admit, I sure did spend a lot of time with Ares and trying to bring her back. Hey, look, I never tried to bring her back. I might have briefly looked into it online, but nah. Me? Are you kidding? I did hear that if you got the white materia out of the, out of the bottom of the water where she was laid to rest, that maybe, just maybe, I might have spent like 2.5 to 3 hours trying to get that thing out of the fucking water, man, to bring her ass back, but somebody wasted my fucking time. What a clumsy son of a bitch. Tragically enough, it might be this guy's own fault. Whoops! Well, there once was a story all about how there was a guy named Locke that pushed his girlfriend around to find some lost treasures. Then she fell down a bridge, and now she's stuck up in bed with amnesia and shit. Pretty much your fault, dude. Moving along, we have another character, bathed in raw emotion, as we watch his whole goddamn family die from being poisoned by that aforementioned maniac, Kefka. Kefka is one crazy son of a bitch. I gotta say, don't get in this guy's fucking way, or he'll just poison your fucking family. Slightly hardcore, I have to admit.
A few moments later.
To sum it up, this game was nothing short of a masterpiece. Between the massive emotional story and the amazing, completely enthralling gameplay, I always find myself coming back for another playthrough. When I was a kid, I gotta be honest, I didn't read a ton of books, but I sure played a lot of great RPGs, and boy am I glad I did. Join me next time where we will reminisce about another great title. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next Games with Your Buddy. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. You okay? You falling asleep? It's alright, man. You go get some sleep. We'll see you again next time, okay? Alright.
Derp.